It is within the proper activity of a university to grant from time to time honorary degrees. These degrees are for people who have accomplished great things, who have been wonderful in what they have done, in their presence in the world of the church, in the world of business, or in the world of politics or leadership. In the shared governance which Oral Roberts University is involved in, nobody wants to simply announce an honorary doctorate. It should be thoughtfully considered by those who understand best the university's values and thoughts. Therefore, the suggestion was made to the faculty that we consider giving an honorary doctorate to Rita Bennett. But it was the faculty who voted to grant this honorary doctorate. What an honorary doctorate says is, we thank God for what He has accomplished through you, and we want to honor you as a person for what you have done in His name. Rita Bennett is known internationally for her work in emotional and spiritual healing, teaching, and social work background equip her well for her calling to heal the broken in heart and soul. Her healing ministry has taken her to many countries. She has spoken on television, in seminaries, and retreats. Bennett has written 11 books, 8 course syllabi, as well as enjoyed 6 years as the Edmonds Beacon newspaper worship columnist. She also co-produced and hosted a monthly TV and television program in Federal Way, Washington for 11 years. She served in the ministry with her late husband, the Reverend Canon Dennis J. Bennett. The Bennetts had 25 years of marriage and ministry in 9 nations, including many states in North America. Rita also provides counseling in her field of individual and marriage and family therapy. She uses her own developed therapy of emotionally free prayer, counseling, as well as integrating narrative and Bowen family approaches. In 2008, Bennett earned her master's degree in behavioral science with an emphasis in marriage and family. At Baxter University in Bothell, Washington, Bennett resides in Edmonds, Washington, where she has served as president and co-founder of Christian Renewal Association, Inc. since 1991. She continues to be active as an author. She has just handed me an autographed copy of her new book, as a professional faith-based counselor and as a seminar presenter. On behalf of the faculty and the administration and the Board of Trustees, we'd like to present Rita Bennett with an Honorary Doctor of Letters. Here's this.
Thank you.
And if you'll just stand and let me read the second one. We have also voted to present to her posthumously an Honorary Doctor of Divinity to
Our buddy.
our buddy. Well, I knew this would happen. The Reverend Canon Dennis J. Bennett was the founder of Christian Renewal Association, is considered one of the key figures of the charismatic renewal movement. He was born in England. Mr. Bennett grew up in California and studied at San Jose State College and the University of Chicago, where he received his master's degree. He was a congregational minister before joining the Episcopal priesthood, serving parishes in Illinois and California. He was the pastor at St. Mark's Church in Van Nuys, California, when he startled parishioners on April the 3rd, 1960, by declaring from the pulpit that he had been baptized in the Holy Spirit. It was truly one of the catalytic moments in the worldwide movement of the charismatic renewal movement. At that time, such practices were largely the preserve of Pentecostal churches. Few mainline clergy embraced these ideas or these experiences. His declaration brought Bennett national media attention, both good and not so good. It also angered his church members and denominational leaders, ultimately leading to his resignation. His first book, 9 o'clock in the morning, details his spiritual rebirth. It sold 500,000 copies in 16 languages. Bennett later served 20 years as the rector at St. Luke's Episcopal Church in Seattle, Washington. He was married to Rita Bennett, who died in 1963. In 1966, he married Rita. They traveled throughout the world together, and in their ministry wrote books and newsletters together. He also wrote 11 books, some of those with Rita. The late Chancellor Oral Roberts was asked by Rita Bennett to join in sharing a greeting on Dennis Bennett's 70th birthday. Here are Dr. Roberts' words permanently engraved on an attractive bronze plaque. All of your giving of yourself through this ministry at ORU, including your books and tapes, means that Dennis Bennett will never die, but has reproduced himself for those living and still unborn. All our love, Oral Roberts. When Allison and I received the baptism of the Holy Spirit in 1975, we were in the United Methodist Church, and we had no educational, cultural, experiential background. Something had happened to us. We literally could not explain it. And we were very grateful. One of the very first books we read was 9 o'clock in the morning. It is therefore with great honor that we present posthumously Doctor of Divinity degree to Dennis Bennett. Thank you very, very much.